Well, how'd that go?
How do you? Can we just make this quick?
Is up, YouTube Nation? Oh my gosh, this has been a minute to get here. Oh gosh, this is actually the third time filming this video due to storage errors, due to just technical difficulties, and I'm gonna try to just make this short, simple, to the point, and hopefully I could get this out today or tomorrow. Tomorrow being the 3rd. So, oh gosh, this is Havoc, the emo, the collector fiend that runs this scene, and today we're going to be looking at Transformers R.I.D. or Car Robots. All I think this is the R.I.D. version. I have a box. Hold up, I got the box. Okay, I got it. I got just a pile of boxes lying around because I want to do some art with it or stuff like these, or just kind of collector stuff, in my opinion. This is kind of a cool old box. But yeah, so this is the American Robots in Disguise version of the toy, for those who are curious. Oh gosh, remember? Got some good little bios. It'd give you some other toys that you could get. Tech specs. These old boxes are nostalgic. I couldn't bring me to throw this away. Could not bring it. Could not do it. So anyway, yes, this is Transformers Robots in Disguise Deluxe Class Sideburn, I don't know where my language went with that, Sideburn, or Super Life Forms Car Robots, Transformers Speed Breaker. And yeah, that's I just had to try to pronounce it like that. Gives it a little more oomph. But yeah, without further ado, let's get another video through. And yes, this has been a minute. It's been a minute. I'm gonna try to get this out and short and sweet. What is there to say about Sideburn? He is the youngest brother out of the Autobot brothers. He's kind of the flirty teen, hipster-ish. I wouldn't necessarily say he's a hipster, but like, I don't know, trying to like describe his character, because they're portrayed a little bit differently between the American and the Japanese version. He's both the younger brother. He's always chasing after red sports cars, whether they're sentient or not. He's just all into that the sexy red sports cars, man. He's after it. So I was kind of getting himself into shenanigans, like especially with the red sports cars. At one point, he chased down a red sports car, was flirting with it. It turned out to be Megatron, disguised as a red sports car. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? So yeah, he's definitely again, like, he's definitely more of the cheater of the group. He's just kind of the younger brother, reckless. But at the end of the day, he is a good warrior. And yeah, that's going to be the very short, simple summarization of this character. I'll put his little, just like the other videos, I will put his bio information somewhere in the beginning of this video, so you can pause it, read that. But in short, he's the young, reckless brother, but he is a good warrior. Essentially, he's kind of like the cheater, Bumblebee-ish of the group. Actually, he's probably more of a wheelie than he is a Bumblebee. Like, a mixture of wheelie and cheater, you know. But either way, here he is in his Dodge Viper mode. These were old licensed vehicles. A lot of these were licensed cars, so they were able to go into a real good, deep detail on this. And yeah, very cool. I got everything except for the license plate, basically, but all the details, those really nice, like, that chrome finish to it, the nice fire flame deco. You got the nice transparent yellow plastic, which this whole thing is basically transparent plastic, just painted over. Right, there he is on the bottom, very secluded, just like these other bots. Like, there's not a lot of kibble hanging out. He does have like a little visible head syndrome, but you could turn it around, but you know, then it'd be facing from the bottom. So up to you. Change it. Up to you. I kind of like his head popping out. So yeah. Everything stores on him pretty well. He does have weapons on him, but we'll get into that. Like, obviously, we got this missile that stores here pretty well and kind of becomes like an exhaust pipe. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's do some comparisons again. I'm gonna try to get through this video, make it a little bit quicker than other things, because I got a lot of memory and videos to go searching through and editing and all that good stuff. So let's take it. And yeah. So we're gonna start with Night Scream. Yeah, I think his name was Night Scream. Yeah, here he is with Night Scream. This is, you know, who he kind of fought, at least on that first episode. Here he is with Liter Scourge. Oh, his trailer fell. It don't really matter. But there he is with the Scourge. A pretty good scale, I think. Obviously, in real life, like, this truck would be bigger, but you know. And then here he is with his brothers. Got the whole squad together, and yes, they look good. And in my initial video, I didn't show off this piece. I didn't even realize that he had this piece until I bought some spare tires for him and realized that there was a spare part on this figure that I did not have. So yeah, it looks like some kind of push blade thing, but it just kind of plugs up on here, gives him his completes his look there. But yeah, the Autobot brothers are together, and never have they looked so good. Never how are they going to look better. I'm glad I got these, because I don't imagine the new Legacy ones are going to be as good as these. These toys are just fantastic. The only upgrade they could do is with the new ones, you don't have to constantly keep an eye on these tires and keep replacing them, because that does get annoying. But yeah, that's basically everything about Sideburn. There were some comparisons. He rolls quite well, having those old rubber tires. His car mode looks cool. He's just like the young kind of he's just kind of like the young snarky teenager of the group. You know, just kind of your average teenage character. So all that being said, let's get right into transformation. I have to adjust myself because, as you can see, I am in a different location. So yeah, let's get to it. Maybe I should actually, I'm gonna just give me a sec. I'm gonna just adjust things here. Here we go. So I thought going more in front of my transforms would be a more fitting background for the rest of the video. So let's get right into transformation. Back again real quick. I was in such a rush getting that video done, I completely forgot to do a rating. Yes, so a rating for this vehicle mode will be a 5-star rating. Obviously, there's nothing. It rolls, it looks good, it's 5 stars. And I didn't mention it in robot mode either, but I gave robot mode a 5 stars. You could give it a 4 stars because of the wings in the back being a little out there, but in my mind, like backpack things like that, unless like they're very like repugnant. That's not a word. I don't know what I was thinking of. I think it was combined 2 words there, but you know, if a backpack doesn't seem like it's too much, then I'm not going to take any points away from it. It's just the doors. So 5-star robot mode for me, making this a 10-star toy. I'm gonna slide this right into the into this spot here and enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you for watching. And here we have Sideburn or Speed Breaker in his robot mode. And he looks fantastic. It looks very good. It looks very, very good. Let's get close in on here on the details because he got the details as soon as my let me just think. My lighting in here is not the best, but oh yeah, it's a nice head sculpt. A lot of nice sculpted in detail. That's his scouter. A show accuracy, these do just kind of like hang out in the back, but you could do, what you want, you could put them up more, they'll kind of hang out taller, or you could totally do that. You can totally take them and just kind of spinning them around here and make them into a wing. How did I do that? Well, I don't think I even spin it around. I think I just how did I do that? Yeah, you can totally like make kind of the bumblebee wing out of it if you want. It's really up to you, but I just have them hanging out. Kind of has a more accurate silhouette that way. I'll put a comparison shot to good old Speed Breaker right here, so you can see they did a pretty decent job at carrying the guy over. Turn this off. Alright. Very cool, very cool. He did come with weapons, as you saw. The back of his car mode pops off to become a gun. Parts forming, that's how it worked in the show. So it's accurate. Can't really complain. And take the missile here. And I think this is his blowpipe gun, or is that what? Is that what freaking X-Bot had? It's hard to confuse because I've watched both the American dub and the sub. I just can't find the original sub or the original one that had the subtitles I went to, and I'm sure the one I'm watching doesn't, like, they don't have the names right, so I'm sure they're messing something else up too. But you could definitely give him that. His pipe gun, I think is what it was called in the Japanese version. It was either that or that's what they called Wild Ride's gun. I don't know. But he also comes with this speed dagger? I forget what this was called. You can use it as a little pistol or a little knife. I figure since he already has a gun, I usually put this as a little shank here. So you could boom boom boom, stab stab, bang, shank. Hit him with the boom and sink sink. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I'm losing my mind. Okay. Keep into it. Oh, I've never had this much problem standing him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is taking a minute. It also doesn't help that my table is not the most sturdy or the flattest. There we go. But yeah. I guess I don't even know why I put him down. Gotta go into his posability. Posability wise, head is on a ball joint right there at the base, so you do get some wiggly waggly, full rotation. You could, like you can see all the way up, and he can't really look down, but gets most of it. A good amount of posability there. His shoulder, this thing on his shoulder is on a ball joint, so you can pop it off. Do whatever you want with it, but be careful with this because again, this is all clear plastic painted. Same with the shield, but ball joint at the arm, you just kind of gotta move things around. Arm could go about that far up before it starts bumping into like the shield and whatnot, or his shoulder thing. It doesn't even really like staying up, unfortunately. It works better when you do it that way versus just straight out like that. Full bend at the elbow. He got rotation, and that's it for the arms. I don't think there's anything else there. Same with this. Full rotation. His shield. This whole thing swivels due to how the transformation works, so you can kind of pose this for however you want, It's on a separate piece, so if you want just kind of hanging out backwards, you can. And then, the bend right there. His waist, what the hell am I saying, people? His waist rotation. Got them high kicks, kinda. Ball joint. That's also on a swivel right here due to transformation, so it's full bend at the knees, and due to transformation he gets that full ankle tilt and it's on a ball joint, so get the little wiggly waggly. Can he do a high kick? I don't remember. I think I was able to pull it off a little bit in my last video that I tried to record. It makes it a little bit easier if you don't have the gun in his hand. But the shield just kind of adds a lot of weight to this side, and his ball joints on a 20-year-old toy, you're not going to get a whole lot. But I think I was able to pull it off. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Oh, jeez. Once you gotta mess with it, but oh, jeez. You have to fiddle with it. Again, this table is not the best, but you guys saw I was able to get him. There. There we go. 20 years later and still pulling off them high kicks. Let's go with the shield too. That's great. That brings me happiness. Obviously, it's not very sturdy, but the fact you could pull it off on a 20-year-old toy. Jesus, these ball joints are fantastic, yo. I realized this was just kind of brought out of the box and hasn't really been messed with, but still, 20 years. If you have anything out and you sit it out even in under a tarp for 20 years, it might have some trouble working the way it used to. But yeah, let's get him situated, give him his cannon here, and yeah, let's get into those transformations, those comparisons. Let's bring out our same random group of bots here. Boop boop. Stay. Here he is with Night Scream. Very small. These were repaints of Beast War toys. I think these were all basic figures that they ended up basing the animation models off of, but in the animation, these guys are about head to head. So, I don't know, it'll be kind of cool to see these guys appear in Legacy. And then we could bring in Scourge. Works pretty well. That works pretty well. And then we're gonna bring in his brothers here. And what a cool freaking little set this is. I have to adjust my things here. But yeah, that's a cool set. All unique, but they also all have similarities that put them, very small similarities. Well, they're big, but they're small, very subtle. The fact that they all have a part of the car that turns into some kind of shield on their arm. I guess this wasn't technically a shield, it was just his arm, but it's still they all have a part of the vehicle that turns into a major arm. Major part of their arm. They all have kind of unique shoulder pieces. He has part of the bumper, he has the back of the cars, he has the doors there. They all have some of the kind of the same colors going through it, except for X-Bron. X-Bron's very subtle and carries a lot more of that kind of Mo's own coloring, but when it comes to these two, they have matching blues, matching metallic red right here or on the chest. So it's definitely cool. It's definitely a cool set. I definitely enjoy having these guys. All in all, I highly recommend picking up these guys. They're phenomenal. They're amazing. They are excellent. And yeah, what else is there to be said about Speedbreaker or Sideburns? Sorry, I get the names mixed up. Speedbreaker is kind of a more more OP name. But yeah, I just wanted to get this guy out, and I'm trying to think if we basically got everything there. We got the comparisons in. It took way too long to get this guy out, but I got him out finally. Hopefully there is no delays in getting him uploaded and in editing, so I'll try to get this guy out as soon as possible. This guy out as in video at least. And yes, I just can't wait for the R.I.D Prime. I'm probably going to do a unboxing video for that, and then probably do like the little review in the unboxing, and I'll end up going back to these guys in stop motions or something. And I'm kind of thinking I'm going to be leading more towards some other stuff, do some Marvel videos and stuff. I might do like a stop motion Transformer review at some point, but yeah, I think that's it. I think we settled it. Finally got this guy out. Happy. So with all that being said, nothing more further to talk about. This is Havoc the Emo saying, remember, there's nothing wrong with being a geek as long as you're feeling free, you're feeling you. Do what you want to do what you can do. It's your life, it's your money. Don't let anybody tell you you're too old to play, collect, or have fun. And until next time, YouTube Nation, peace.